have the one God on the line. What you say? One God?
Hey, Lagazi, I wrote today,
Yeah, I know that, man. I know.
I wrote.
You need to park somewhere and let's have some sweet conversation.
Right away, bro. Right away. Right, I'm just pulling over. Right away.
Yeah, man. So you said the guns them loaded. Yeah, man. Stonebwoy is parking well. You understand me? You don't know he's driving some Range Rover now. So how you mean? Yeah.
Well, I say that again, you know.
Yeah, man.
Easy.
I'm saying,
Can you hear me?
yeah, man, I can hear you loud and clear. I'm saying that Stonebwoy is driving a Range Rover, so he had to park well so that we can have a fruitful conversation with him.
Come on, man. It has nothing to do with what I'm driving, bro. Everything that moves and takes people one place to the other, you know, you have to give thanks, you know?
Stone, a matter of fact, for me, I am happy for you. I'm glad for you, you know, that if I see the growth right now, if I see what you know you have acquired in terms of reggae dancehall in this industry, I'm proud of you to say that I was there from day one and I've seen the man reach. And at least we need to give thanks and praise to God and we need to be happy for you, don't it?
Yeah, you know. Magazine, me not reach yet, you know, me not reach yet. I can't even chop on that like right now. But we give thanks that, you know, right from righteous so many days, you know, has been a witness to the creed of artists like myself and a lot more, not just me. We're talking Commander Messiah, we're talking lots of art have come from that time. And, you know, it gives us joy to still be on the road.
Definitely Stone. All right, a quick one. Let's start build the argument from the Assassin Sound Clash.
An argument, a reasoning.
all right. So let's start the reasoning from there. Your expectation of the clash. What exactly were your expectations in terms of maybe going to have toe-to-toe with your long-time, you know, rival Shatta Wale, or the plan was for you guys to go have verses?
I think whether you call it a versus or a clash really suits, because a clash is what we've known from a long time as a term that has been used to, you know, bring two weights together in the dancehall fraternity or reggae fraternity. So I think that was what it was. I'll tell it a clash more. And to say my expectations actually was, I'd rather speak about the motivation behind it, and then drive towards the second, because it's supposed to be a collective gain. So the motivation is actually began from where we know that Corona is in the system and how we can continue to diversify to entertain the masses of Ghana whilst we do it for a good cause.
Yeah.
And in this time, Corona has taken so much attention, so much so that it will only take some heavyweights to also pull an amount of such attention even when it comes to entertainment. So therefore, two names as heavy as ours came to book, and we actually did some groundwork to bring this together, or for me and Shatta to crash COVID in the end. You know, so it was for a good cause. The motivation was for a good cause, and we thanks, big thanks to Asasi Broadcasting Group, or you know, for partnering with us to bring this initiative to the fore. And the class dates after, a bit from hindsight, I also have a set few submissions, you know, about the expectations, and but I know that in the end we've scored a very, very good mark for the dancehall fraternity, for the Ghana music scene itself, and then, you know, and it's a good look.
Stone, I think
Easy.
Boss man, I interviewed him asking me to send a pass on me.
Easy.
Yes, I see it. Big one.
Yeah, Stone.
Man,
Yeah, I like it, man. All right, yeah, man. Seriously. So, Stone, I would like to find out from you. You and I know what clashes when it comes to this dancer business. You understand me?
Absolutely.
And the expectation of the fans, since it was like them say a sassy sound clash, and at the point in time, I was asking of the rules of the clash and all that, and at the point in time, one man goes to boom and say, yo, it was going to be a live band. So I'm like, yo, people expectation was to see you at one point, Shatter at one point, rhythm play, lyrics flow, and then we'll see who is bad. And then look like a lot of fans are kind of in a way disappointed that what we're expecting from Stone and Shatter, we couldn't get that. What do you make of all these statements?
I mean, I don't absolutely disagree with anybody because it can always get better and bigger. I think the plan set to even have the two of us come together to make this great move on its own and even have a starting to risk it all, or we all risk it all to get here. I think that is very laudable and we should be applauded. Yet though, there's always more room for improvement. This is supposed to be like a tune to tune, 40 track, and subsequently the rhythm drop, then we kick it, and then we both actually, in the name of the Corona vibe that we all came, perform songs once and leave the masses to actually enjoy and entertain themselves and actually have the liberty to pick out their own dancehall king or whoever matched the better for them on the night. So that was all it was about, literally. And if anybody is disappointed, I think that they shouldn't take it too lightly on what couldn't happen, because I know that once we have life, I think there's going to be better, and we will do well next time to all those who felt disappointed. Because even me, I know that when it comes to the dancehall class, there's supposed to be a rhythm drop, there's supposed to be, but unfortunately, that part couldn't proceed on, evidently, and I'll take responsibility for that as well as being part of it, So next time, probably at the stadium, we'll put down the band proper, and probably even if it's a rhythm rider, we'll take it to them the hardest way.
All right. So, exactly 40 minutes going into the R8 here on Hit 103.9. The show is Yaad Settingz with King Lagazi, myself, and I have online Livingston Ichisa Tekla, who we just kind of grab him, tonight. He's driving, but he had to park and talk to us tonight on the show Yaad Settingz. Let's come back to the song Blaze. Immediately, the clash done. I think it was the first song you played on stage, right? You play the rhythm and then you DJ it live in the venue, right?
Say that again, sorry, the network.
Yeah, all right. I was asking the song Blaze Them. It was the first song you played at the venue, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And it was on a rhythm, it was on the raw rhythm, if you can tell.
Yes, yes. It was on the raw rhythm and you DJ it live. What exactly motivated it?
Sorry?
Yes, I was asking what exactly motivated it.
Yeah, I'm a dancehall artist, reggae artist, Afrobeat artist. So when you're going to stuff like that, you have to go straight in. So that was a rhythm I dropped, and I did a freestyle under. These are bars and a freestyle, and then later on decided to drop them. So the motivation is because we're entering into a clash, and this is a clash. So you drop and you beat it. So to obey the rudiments, realized that I actually dropped the rhythm for the start.
Yeah.
And when the dynamics shifted, I also
saying. All right, so in the song at one point you were talking about Blaze Them and them friend way sell out like Kanta. In that sense, can you throw some more light, because people have a lot of speculations and all that. So if we say Bim Nation Blaze Them with them friend will sell out like Kanta, what exactly do you mean by that?
Easy.
Like I mean, you see when lyrics come out of the thing, you know, say this is very, very, very musical, and this is very lyrical as well. And I'm known to be one of the most lyrical artists here, you know, so far. So sometimes it's beautiful to leave it to the masses to deduce, because the way they understand it suits them the best. You know, so sometimes you just leave it. You don't even bother too much. But lyrically, it says what it says, and it's left for the people to deduce it. I've given them a homework.
Easy.
Yeah, Stone, you know, easy. You know, yo, let me play it again. Keep it play. Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, Stone, you know, easy, man.
Listen to that part. Yeah, listen to that part. I say what? Only party lady we are crank up joker boy. They finally spend time up. We never run out of fire. Kill a man with desire. Just wait till a thing pile up. Big up all of the talk, them would defend the tape and thing. Every bad killing me up a period and thing. Can offer them a gun like them a bad man. Then no real them only loyal to the money and thing. Bless them, the nation, bless them now.
Stone! Yeah, man. So
Easy.
So, Stone.
Yeah, Laga.
On a lighter note, I've got a message coming from Mr. Diamond, Mr. Asante Kusi, the owner of Diamond Rolling Paper. He said, tell Stonebwoy that his package of Diamond Rolling Paper is ready. He should give us date, and we will be doing his delivery very, very quick and fast. You know, so yeah, man. All right, so Stone, wow, this one is deep. You understand me? And as you said, you've given the fans them homework to go find out. All right, the last thing before I leave you, finally. You understand me? I know, I know. We're in a dancehall season, and basically, lyrical confrontation is not for. Nobody should take anything personal. We are doing everything for the culture. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But there are a lot of hula balloons that you and your father, in terms of, I'm talking about you and Samini, you guys are not cool in a way and all that. I would like to ask you on this: how is the relationship now? Are you guys cool now? For clarity's sake.
Yeah, I've always been cool, so we are cool. I believe so.
I burn it on.
Easy.
Stonebwoy, would like.
You think we are not cool?
No.
Do you think we are not cool?
No, Stone. How will I know?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Don't believe me.
All right. We give thanks. So
yeah, you trust my words, don't you?
Yeah. Of course. The Stone I know. If he said, "Yo, it's cool," it means it's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So we give thanks. So Bim Nation High Grade, one family, please. No forcing and fighting.
Yo, listen.
Yeah, man.
Bim Nation, High Grade, SM, Sac Nation, Bevu Nation,
Easy.
all the nations that came after the nation. Bim Nation is the first nation in the whole place. So, every other nation came after the nation, hands down. All the nations, musical nations, fraternity, we're all one Ghana. We all need that love. In our differences, we need to at least connect at a point where we're all Ghanaians. Mm-hmm. And especially in this election times, because we all hold the youth, we have to preach peace. And irrespective of whatever there be, we have to know that we are going to translate that peace that we have amongst us, into what we get at the end of the day. Like, we have to go to the polls. I'm using this opportunity to tell the man them, when we go to the polls, no war, no fight. Let's not forget that even though we're in a dancehall era and the season is boiling, we're in election time as well. And we have some number of days left. We can't be actually propagating feuds amongst one another, which, we're all sentimental people and emotional people still. Yeah. So we have to keep far from anything that's going to brew from one side to the other. We need to sustain the peace of Ghana.
Okay.
We're never going to lose it anyway, but we don't have to take it for granted and play with it. So,
all right.
On that note, Beam Nation is cool with every nation. You understand?
All right.
So one love, you know?
All right. But the main reason why I asked this question was, on the night of the clash, say, Shatta goes to boom and draw Samini song and pick up phone and say he's calling Samini. And Stonebwoy goes to boom and say, if it's not be some father way sell out, like if friend be you. It be the same reason why people were asking, oh, so are they still not cool? But as you said, you guys are cool. It means we'll take you by your waist.
That one will be lyrical, you understand? Because we all saw the video where Father Man do he said some things and all of that. And I think that didn't go down too well.
Yeah.
So he came back to say he was doing it for the crowd. So I think that also should be seen in that vein.
Definitely.
And like you said, nothing is personal. It stays there.
Definitely. Easy. Stone. We'll release you now. We'll give time for that.
Yes, I release me because the position are there. Two police people come actually for the position. So now this one be army. The first one them, my people, say anyhow as they see one guard. The second one, so that I go bring you invoice. Yeah. All right, big up, yo. Big up to everybody where stream blaze them.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Stonebwoy, Beam Nation to the world. I'm better know.
Yes.
At the Assassin Sound Clash, I want to remind everybody that was meant for peace.
Okay.
There was the Assassin themselves haven't announced any winner of the clash. So if anybody is going about saying they're winners, that is not the plan. That is not the truth. What happened is that there was a highest voter that they gave that car to. And in the end, we're cool. There's no problem.
All right.
But statistics shows that Beam Nation actually won the overall at the time that it was supposed to cut off. So this is just a simple truth.
Okay.
There's no bickering anywhere.
All right.
One love, Beam Nation to the world. Yeah.
All right. I'm Stone. A quick one. You. I think yesterday or 3 days today, you presented a car to Ajicote. And
yes, please.
Yeah. Yes. And
it's yesterday, I believe.
Yesterday, and I again would like to ask, what exactly motivated that? Stonebwoy, waking up and presenting a brand new car. Yeah.
And the thing is, we didn't just wake up because you can't wake up to do things like this. You have to actually be in a place to have thought about it, to have, made a move financially, and even the good heart that you wish to do that with is very important. This was done by myself and a very, very, very good sister and a high Beam Nation supporter who's called Aisha. Ajicote, we all know, is a legendary producer. He has produced a lot of musicians and have given life and supported a lot, minus myself, directly. Because indirectly, I think, for enjoying songs that he produced from big, big, big artists like, the big names, we also learned, and it ramped the music scene that we have up until today for us to get inspired, to get here. So we're in his current situation, not different from most of our fathers who have actually spent their hard-earned monies and invested in the music scene by investing into artists. It touches. So, I would say that unfortunately for me, or fortunately, we came up in the scene, like you can attest to, without any form of producer, without any form of financing, from any place. We have learned to crawl the hard way before even starting to walk now, hoping to fly one day. So when we see our fathers in this position and we can actually do something about it, I think that we should all try the best that we can. So this is what motivated Aisha and myself, efforts together, via the Livingston Foundation, Beam Nation, Aisha Modi, myself. We decided to do our father that honors.
Okay.
And I know that is the least of a token. That is our widow's mite.
Okay.
But we know from the bottom of our hearts that it has been met with a great deal of appreciation by him, and that will continue to be a blessing for us all to be able to move forward as Ghanaians. So that was the motivation.
All right. We give thanks. And
Thank you, bro.
We would like to say congratulations also on behalf of Mr. Ajicote as well. And, we are waiting for ours too. We'll be any day. Easy. All right, Stone.
Yeah, man.
So just be with you on the road and we'll catch up again.
Say that again.
I said, Jah be with you on the road, and we will catch up
Almighty,
again.
I be with you as well, man. Blaze them still. Blaze them still. Yo, big up on yourself, Lagazi. A mad thing.
And I don't play it. And I don't play it. And I don't play it. And I don't play it.
Oh, it's coming. Talk about them again. Start couldn't even handle a Fanta Lagazi. I beat them like Fanta. Mad.
Keep it blessing.
That was Stonebwoy talking to us here on Hit 103.9. You don't know. Keep it blazing.